Hello everyone and welcome back to the inn. I'm Rob if you didn't know, and today we're going to be destroying people in ranked with my Deathrattle Rush Hunter deck. So right now we're rank 13, just got here. I haven't had a ton of time to play since you haven't seen a Hearthstone video come from me in a while due to school and stuff. But coming back, and I'm coming back with the Deathrattle Hunter. So I'm sure you guys have played against this deck in ranked and have seen how annoying it can be. It's so freaking annoying, and the deck does really well in this meta. So you'll probably see that through this gameplay. So we're going against a lock. It looks like there's only 3 locks played. That's the Rush lock, the legendary, what is it called? Molten Giant lock, and then there's like a Rush stall lock deck going around. So I'm going to keep my 1-drop, get rid of both of these guys, and okay, so this hand is not looking too great here. Obviously, I'm going to start off with the Leaper Gnome, and hopefully I can pull maybe a Undertaker next turn or something, or my bow or an Animal Companion. So, I don't know. We'll see. So far, this hand's not looking too hot. It all depends on what kind of deck he's running, and we should be able to tell that through his next couple cards. So nothing on turn 1. So I don't know if he's running a Rush deck or if he just didn't draw the right cards, but normally Rush decks will play definitely something on turn 1. So as this being a Rush deck, I could have played the Spider, but I'm just going to save it just in case I can get an Undertaker. And doing 2 damage right away with my passive is way more important than playing a 2-drop 1/2 creature. So it looks like he did use his passive for that sack 2 draw 1, so he could be playing the that stupid Molten Giant deck. So we're just going to do 4 more damage to him and end turn. So it's at turn 3 and he's down 10 life. So that's actually not that bad so far. We'll just keep rushing him down. So he's going to coin. What are you going to do, sir? Oh, the Juggler. So it's not the Molten Giant deck. Ooh, the Murloc Warlock deck. What is this? My Leaper Moan's down, and he's going to ping me for 1. So next turn, I'm just going to probably Explosive Shots and passive. Yes, because he's not going to play any more creatures with this secret down. So it's going to be a 3-for-1 on that, or well, 2-for-1 since that 2/1 summoned another Murloc for free. So hopefully he plays more creatures. Oh my god, he's so stupid. Oh my god, I feel so bad for him. Why would you play cards with me having a secret? I mean, I know with the Knife Jugglers out, there's good combinations, but you kind of just like ruined yourself. Like, in hopes maybe you were in denial about this being an explosive trap, but either way, sir, bad things are heading your way. So I'm just going to ping him for 2. I'll play down a Mad Scientist. Should I? I don't think I should. I don't think I should play anything. I'm just going to end my turn here. He can't play any more creatures, and he's going to have to attack. And if I would have played any creatures, then he would have just killed my creatures. And then just played more cards with the Knife Jugglers out. So I guess that was the best move I could do. Just deal 2 damage. But what I can tell you is his field is going to be going away soon. Ooh, gosh. That guy's going to hurt. He's a 6/4 with charge. And there it is. The explosive trap. That guy hit me for 2 damage. Okay, so we're gonna throw down. I guess we can throw down double Undertaker, the Mad Scientist, and the Creeper. So it's gonna make these guys 3/4s, right? Yes. So 2 3/4s, a 2/2, and a 1/2 in 1 turn. That's not bad. And then next turn I'll be able to. I can throw down my my Bleacher, or I can do the Houndmaster and give my 1/2 taunt. So we'll see what this guy does. So he's going to swing directly. He's going to ignore the Undertakers, which will be his. Oh my god, he didn't ignore them. He did work. Oh shit. Okay then. Well, that didn't work out as best as I could have planned it to, but let's summon Animal Companion. What do we got? Oh, what a nice Animal Companion. Wow, this worked out really well. So now these guys have a buffed attack of +1, with everybody on the field actually having +1. I was able to give him taunt and +2/2 stats with the Houndmaster. And now he has to get through this 4/6 and this secret. So I think I'm going to call this a well played. And I just got the kill command. That's GG. That's GG no re, bruh. That's GG no re. That was a pretty close game, though. That Murloc came in and really almost beat me. If I would have seen that War Chief any earlier, I probably would have lost. Yeah, if he would have had that War Chief instead of the Merc guy, all of his guys wouldn't have died to my explosive shot. So that would have kind of sucked. But yeah, so he can't really attack anything anymore. He's got no mana to do anything. I mean, he can do 4 damage, discard a random card. But I mean, even with this guy having 4 attack, that's 5, that's 6, and then 7, 8 with the passive, that's well played. Plus kill command in the hand. It's so weird. This freaking guy called Houndmaster isn't a beast. He's got beasts surrounding him. He looks like a beast. There's dogs next to him, but he's actually not a beast. That's stupid as hell. So this Warlock is sitting with no mana, and he already said well played, so he's just going to draw out his turn. Don't you love those players that know they like lose, so they just don't do anything? They just let the time run out on their turn. It's really cool how they do that. I'm going to, like, I'm just going to say well played again. I'm just going to say sorry, because he is sorry. And then he concedes. Okay, so you just waste my time and then concede? Cool, kid. So we got our first ranked game, or our first win, I should say, as with this Deathrattle Hunter recording. So let's see if we can grab 2 more ranked wins in these next games. I think we can. I think we can. This deck is, as I said, this past meta, it's been doing really, really well. And I think that's just because of all the new Nax Rammus cards that actually came out. With the Undertaker and the Bleacher, the 3 for 5 with taunts, absolutely. They're just broken. They're so good. So, I can't wait for this new 100 card set to come out, though. That should be really interesting. Okay, so we're playing against a priest. And his name's Before Christ, and he's playing a priest. That's pretty funny. So, obviously, Flare, Freezing Trap, Flare, and a Kill Command are going to... they're not going to be doing shit on turn 1. So let's get rid of this entire hand and see if we can get something else. Oh, just a little tip with Kill Command. Save it for when to attack with them or attack with it directly. Don't really waste your Kill Command on creatures or their creatures unless you have to. Having a beast out and it doing 5 damage, by the time you need it, you'll probably have 2 of them. So doing 10 damage in 1 turn for the cost of 6 mana, just, it's so helpful. So, right now, if I play a Leaper Gnome or a Web Spitter, it's just gonna, he's just gonna attack it and heal himself. So I'm just gonna throw out the Freezing Trap. So this thing's gonna actually cost 3 to play, and it's gonna go back to his hand. So, hopefully, we can make that go away. And he doesn't draw cards, because that would be really annoying. So it is going to go back to his hand. And he's going to play a Wild Pyromancer. Oh man, this is not looking good. So from here, I think I might play a Leaper Gnome. And maybe he won't have a magic card to play? I don't know. No. I'm just going to throw it on the Web Spitter because if he does have a card to play, it'll still bring his guy's health to 1. So either way, if it was the Leaper Gnome or the Web, and I would rather the Web come out first, so maybe I can get a beast that will help me in the, later on in the game. So obviously he's going to probably kill this Web Spinner because he's scared of it. It's a really scary spider. It's a 1/1 for 1. It's pretty intimidating. There it is, the Power Ward Shield. So I can see what he's doing here. He's going to try to keep his Wild Pyromancer alive as long as possible, because he's just going to be able to heal it up. So next turn, I see what he's planning. So next turn when he has 4 mana, he can play his, what is it called? That stupid priest. Oh my god, it gave me a parrot. It gave me an epic parrot. It's stupid. So I'm just going to throw it on my Leaper Gnome and the trap, and just, that's it. I can't really do anything else. This is not looking too good for me, but we'll see how it goes. Early game, this deck does... Oh, I mean, this deck normally excels in early game, but since it is against a priest and he's got the Wild Pyromancer out with that Power Overwhelming, that's kind of... Not Power Overwhelming, but Power Ward Shield, that's kind of intimidating. Oh my god, and a Harvest Golem, so this guy gets the buff. The question is, what will he do with this Leap Gnome? Ignore it. And that's going to get returned to his hand. Good job. So that will now cost 3. What are you going to do with the Pyromancer? Are you going to kill the Leaper Gnome, or are you going to attack directly? Obviously, he should probably just attack directly, but we'll see what he does. Yeah, there you go. I can't believe he actually had to think about that one. So, 4 mana, what are we going to do? I wish I would have had some pirates in my deck. This parrot would actually be useful. But I don't. So it's not useful. The choices. I guess summon a random beast companion and see what it gives me. What do you got? Oh, that worked out really freaking well. Thank God. So obviously I'm going to kill his Pyromancer, throw down another Leaper Gnome. It's going to do 2 damage to him, my first damage done to him all game, and we're going to end my turn. So he does have a pretty big card advantage over me, but hopefully he will ignore this 2/4 on my side of the field so I can play my Houndmaster. Oh god, Deathrattle's gone off twice. So he gets 2/2/1s. Okay. Ooh, the Hunter's Mark. Sweet. So, Houndmaster, or I can play Sledge. I might play Sledge. Yeah, I think I'm going to play Sledge, and then I'm going to attack him directly. And I can Hunter's Mark this guy next turn, or I can do it now. I think I'm just going to do it now. Or, yeah, I'm just going to do it now. That might have been stupid because he could now give him probably some health, but I just didn't want him attacking my Sledge, because then with this on his field right now, 2/2 and a 1, he could, or 2/2 and a 1 anyway, he could kill it because obviously he has 5 health, but now that it's got that debuff on him, it would die. So obviously he doesn't want to kill my taunt creature. And it has 4 health, so he can't Shadow Word Pain or Shadow Word Death it. But he can do that. Okay. So now it's going to die anyway because that has 3 attack, that has 2 attack. And then he's going to be able to do chunks. Here come the chunks. Oh yeah, that guy has taunt. Yes, that's right. Oh god, give a minion 2 health. So he's able to bring that guy from 1 health to 4 health. Go, Priest. Jesus. Well, anyway, we still got the Houndmaster with his little buff. So, this is good. We also have the Parrot in our hand. The Parrot is going to change this game. The 2-drop Parrot for 1/2. I don't even know what stats it has, but... And then he's going to heal him back up, so I can't... Oh, well, I will be able to kill him because the Houndmaster gives 2/2. So, we'll bam. 4/6. I'm going to ping him for 2. And then I'm going to kill his Baron, leaving my guy with 4 health. And end my turn. So, he's got 5 cards to my 4, which 2 of my cards in my hand are kind of useless right now. I mean, Hunter's Mark's good, but I don't think he's going to be playing anything that huge right now. And then the Parrot's just fucking terrible. It's just like... I would rather have a 2/3 Raptor with no ability than have that Parrot. Just having this Parrot in my hand is just... It's painful. It's really hard to play with this Parrot in my hand. So he's going to heal himself back up, so he does not have any big creatures to play. He still has that Cleric in his hand, though. I don't know why he hasn't played that Cleric. Maybe he doesn't have any good combos with it or something. So he's going to kill off his Defender and end his turn. Okay, so he's going to take 9 at least this turn. So here's the ping for 2. Parrot's coming out. I've got no pirates in my deck, but we just did a decent amount of damage in 1 turn. We just did 11 damage. So if he does not kill my creatures this turn, he loses. But a Holy Nova would kill pretty much my entire field. Yeah, that'd be pretty annoying. So, what are you going to do? I was thinking maybe he could Holy Nova, or he could Injured Blade Master, Cleric, Holy Nova, but that wouldn't work either because he'd need 1 more mana, and that Cleric still costs 3. So, this might be GG. Yeah, he only has, I don't know. This Parrot though, that 2/1 Parrot, I'm not sure he's going to be able to get past that. Like, that's a pretty big shield. And also, Hunter's Mark in my hand. If he does play anything big with taunt, it's just going to get stomped on. So, sorry talking so much. Makes me really thirsty, so that's why I brought my little canteen there. Yeah. So, gain control of an enemy minion with 3 or less. He's taking control of my web spider. And I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he made it a 2-2, swinging on my taunt, killed my taunt. Ooh, does he actually keep those 2 1/1s? If he does, that's ridiculous. Wow, he actually does. That's pretty intimidating. Oh, that's a really good play by him then. That's pretty annoying. So we're going to ping for 2, throw down the loot hoarder, and then swing obviously for 5. So he's going to be down to 8. Wow, that's really annoying. He was able to kill my taunts, get rid of all of my buffs, and keep my creatures. Stupid. This parrot, though, he's probably going to kill it, which is really sad. Up here come the Deathrattles. Up, that's the Deathrattle I was worried about. But it doesn't look like he's going to be able to kill my 4/3. So as long as I can do 4 damage next turn. There's a loot hoarder. Alright, so depending on what I draw, Loatheb. Okay, so obviously I'm going to throw down the Loatheb, ping for 2, throw down the loot hoarder, attack for 4. Next turn he's not going to be playing any spells, and he's going to have to kill all 3 of my creatures, and I'm going to bring his guy down to 1. Should I? I probably will, just so it doesn't say, right? Yeah, I'm just going to do that. So now if it dies, I don't have to deal with it. And obviously he's going to want to kill my creatures because he's only at 2 health. So he has to kill everything on my side of the field. He can heal himself for 4, but that doesn't really matter because I can ping for 2 and then attack with the loot hoarder. So he's bamboozled. What are you going to do? I've hornswoggled you into a corner. So he's going to Cal the Zud. He's going to attack. It's obviously going to bring the guy back. And then he's going to end his turn, heal for 2. So he wasn't able to kill all the creatures on my side of the field. He wasn't able to heal himself past there. So, okay, that's GG. It wouldn't be, if he had a little bit more health though, it wouldn't have been GG. Because I was about to get raffle stomped with that Kel'Thuzad on the field. But that was a win in my book. So, even if I couldn't take advantage of the early game, I was still able to take advantage of that mid to late game and get a decent amount of lead. Enough where if I would have not had a lead for a turn or 2, he would have definitely caught up in the late game. So, let's roll into our last ranked game here with this Deathrattle Hunter deck. Hopefully we'll be able to tackle this guy a bit earlier than last game. That game dragged on a little bit, and if it would have dragged on any longer, like I said, it would have been GG. And so we're playing another priest, so much for the early game I was hoping for. The reason I have flares in this deck, especially 2 of them, is the other hunter decks, the other Deathrattle hunter decks I've been seeing a lot of. There's a lot of renditions to this deck, so if you're like, oh, you copied this deck off somebody else, they probably copied off someone else. I mean, this deck is all over the forums and stuff, but I mean, I've kind of changed it around to tweak it, because if I see a lot of people playing the Secret Mage deck or other Hunter decks, or this Paladin deck I've seen come running around with a lot of Secrets of Paladin deck, which is really freaking annoying. So that's why I have all these flares in the deck. But besides that, you'll probably, if you've played against this deck, you've seen it, but maybe you just haven't seen it, how it's supposedly played, because you can't really play it like your normal Warlock rush, because you'll lose, because you don't have that draw 2 or sack 2 draw 1 passive. You have a deal 2 damage passive. So it's a little bit different in how you play. So this kind of sucks that she was able to play that cleric. I don't want her drawing, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have much of a choice. She's going to be able to draw cards. So I just used a flare to get a flare. Are you serious? So dumb. Okay, well, I'm just going to attack for 1 in my turn. She's obviously going to attack a web spitter and then heal her cleric back up. Yup. 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 Okay. So I'm going to Freezing Trap, throw down my Wind Fury 1/1 Young Dragonhawk, and call this GG. No one freaks with my Dragonhawk. That card should be a 2/1 with Wind Fury. That would make that card broken. And people would actually play it, but that's why no one plays it. It's because the 1/1 with Wind Fury. Why would you give a 1/1 Wind Fury? What is the point of that? Okay, so we got Mad Scientist, another Flare. So I can Mad Scientist, ping for 2, and then just swing away. Just keep swinging. We're gonna try to go for the we're pretty much just gonna rush her down. She's obviously gonna destroy me in card advantage. Like the card advantage is I can't even deal with her card advantage right now. So she can sit there and keep healing her guy up to draw, but that really doesn't help her if she can't play any cards in her hand because the mana cost of them is too high. So I mean, yeah, I just pretty much have to do my best to hold back and deal as much damage as possible every turn. And he just wasted his coin to destroy my Mad Scientist, which is pretty good since I'm going to be playing the Bleacher next turn. So swing for 1, end my turn. He's probably he's probably not so happy that he just wasted a Shadow Ward Pain on a guy that gave me a Freezing Trap, but whatever. Whoever floats his boat. So he's going to Power Ward Shield. Obviously now he's going to do what? He continues to draw cards. He's playing 1/1s on the field, but I don't know. Maybe he's going to heal himself. Oh, the Shadow Priest maybe. Does he have a Field Explosion? He has nothing. Okay, so from here, the options are real. I can Flare. Let's see what I can get. Nice. Ping for 2, swing for 3 directly, and then swing for 4 more. So now he's getting near the half health mark. We also have Kill Command in my hand along with an Explosive Shot. So he's going to have to make plays pretty quick here because once you get to the 10 HP range, this deck is pretty bursty, including when you have the weapon, Explosive Shot, my passive, and Kill Command. Without even attacking, I can do anywhere between 5 to 10 damage, so that's pretty good. So, and he played the Soul Priest, so if he tries to heal himself, he's just going to do damage. So he pretty much has to be offensive right now, and that is not what you want to be versus my deck. And just because he has a hand that has 10 cards in it, didn't really help him out. He should have chilled on the Clerics, got his field up, make sure I couldn't deal as much damage as I could early game, and then started playing the Clerics later when he started running out of cards, but whatever. We'll see if my plan worked out. Don't want to put all my eggs in a basket yet. Also, if you guys have any questions, or maybe if we got a couple renditions to this deck, or ideas for future videos, or a deck you might just want me to play that hey Rob, do you want to test out this deck? I'd be happy to, so just shoot me a comment in the section below, send us a message on any of our social media for that matter of your deck, and if you'd like me to try it out, and I'll be sure to leave your name in the description if the deck is made and it actually works out quite well. I have no problem giving you that short shout out about your deck build, and I don't mind at all since it is your deck, hopefully. If it's not, I'll find out because I Google that shit. So it looks like he's thinking pretty hard. He's letting his turn pretty much time out, which means I think it's GG. Yeah, so he just, okay, so he Shadow Warded. Oh, I think here comes the Field Explosion, I feel it. So okay, he didn't even heal himself. So that's probably going to be GG here. Ping for 2, swing for 3, swing for 1, swing for 3, and then Kill Command for 5. So that would be GG. Well, as I said, this is a very bursty once you get down to that below 15, 10 health range. So we got our third win in a row here under ranked games. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. You got to see how the Deathrattle Hunter deck is played. It's a little bit different than a couple other the Rush decks I built, and probably a couple other the decks that you've tried yourself. But overall, the deck's been very effective in this new meta, and hopefully you've enjoyed. So with that said, leave a comment in the section below if you'd like to. Feel free to check us out on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. We've got postings to them all the time. So those links to those descriptions, those links to those videos can be found in the description below. So thank you for stopping by the inn. I'm Rob.